What's going on? This is Pedram. I hope you're happy wherever in this planet that you are. Today, in this video, I want to talk about three things to live by. I want to talk about the world most powerful three sentence in order to go and achieve the kind of life you want and achieve all your dreams and your goals. And these three sentence, it's so powerful. I cannot express to you how powerful these three sentences are and how it can really change your life if you live by this philosophy and if you really go out there and do this every single day. If you do this, believe me, magic will happen in your life. So let's get into the three actual sentences that's going to help you succeed in life, in health, in relationship, or in your happiness, whatever, no matter what it is. So let's get into the three sentences that actually also in the Bible too. So when I reference Bible, does not necessarily mean I'm trying to make you convert to Christianity or to any other religion. It means is wisdom. Is I'm trying to referencing books that's going to help you succeed. So let's get into the free sentence. Ask and it will be given. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened. By far, one of the biggest philosophy or one of the biggest wisdom out there in order to go out there and get everything you want. Think back of how many times before when you lived by this philosophy, when you lived by this free sentences that you ended up achieving everything you want and you got the result you are looking for. It's just the problem is that most of us, we are afraid of rejection. We are afraid of things not working out, and that's why most of the time we don't ask for the things we want, we don't seek for the things we want, or we don't knock. You got to be able to live by this philosophy, and guess what, probably like most often than not, you will end up getting what you want. There's a simple saying that if you don't ask, you don't get. And it's really simple. If you ask enough people and if you keep asking the same people, you will end up achieving all your goals, all your dreams. Guess what? People probably told you that it's really hard to go out there and raise $1 million or raise £1 million for your business, for your venture, for your idea, for whatever it is. But if you just have the courage to go out there and ask people, you be able to raise that £1 million. If you ask enough people, if you ask the right people, and if you ask often enough, and if you keep asking for what it is that you want, you will end up getting it. And I am 100% sure of this philosophy because, like I said, most people don't do it because they are afraid of rejection. They are afraid things doesn't go their way, and so they do not try. If you get into the mentality of trying and asking, magic starts to happen. If you get into the mentality of seeking, you will find. If you get in the mentality of knocking, some doors will be open. Some people will say yes, opportunity comes by and you will get to where you want to go. It's just matter of going out there and living by this philosophy and taking massive action in order to go and achieve what it is that you want. Think back of the last time you actually tried this and we were surprised. You're like, wow, if I only knew it's going to be this easy, I would not hesitate even 1 second and I would do it. Yes, sometimes people will say no, but you gotta understand when people say no, it does not mean 99.99% of the time, it does not mean it's personal. It's just that the answer might be no for this time. It does not mean you cannot try again in the future. It does not mean if they said no to you right now, that means you should never ask, you should never try, you should never knock, or you should never seek in order to get there. You continue to seek, you continue to knock, you continue to search, and you continue to ask, and eventually the same person maybe will go through a certain time in their life that it's a right thing to say yes. So the magic here is to say yes. The magic here, excuse me, is to ask people for what it is that you truly want. And I want you to know that it's okay to get a no. It's okay to try. If you don't try, you have nothing. It's 100% no. But if you try, if you ask, if you search, at least it's 50-50. At least you got a no. No is still a something, is better than nothing. If you didn't ask, if you didn't try, guess what's gonna happen? You never know, and it's 100% no. If you asked and the answer was no, that's okay, because at least you got a no. You still got something. 50-50. So when you ask, when you try, when you search, is 50-50. There's a chance you get it. There is a chance you do not get it. But that's okay, because you got something. If you don't try, you have nothing. If you try, you have something. And you continue to ask, and trust me, most often if you ask, you will end up getting it. So have this philosophy in mind, that I'm going to continue to ask, and I'm going to ask every single day in my life, and try to live by this philosophy. Do not shy away from asking. Do not shy away from trying. You have all the rights to try. You have all the rights to ask and to seek and to search. And yes, they have all the right to say no for now. But imagine what? It does not mean you are a bad person. It does not mean you're not good just because you're asking. You have the right to ask. So do not shy away from asking, because that's ultimately everything you have in this life. You cannot control the outcome. You cannot just say, I want this and I'm going to get it no matter what. But you can control your action. You cannot control the person's reaction, but you can control your action. And that's what you should work on, because when you control your action, that's when you have the chance. When you try to do nothing, you have no chance, just because you're afraid of what that person's think. So live by this philosophy. Ask and it will be given. Seek and you will find. And finally, knock and the door will be open. If you live by this philosophy, I promise you, you will achieve every single dreams you have. Do not shy away from it. Go for it. Make it happen. Live by this every single day. Thanks again for taking the time to watch this video. If you find this video useful, why don't you share it with a friend? Why don't you like? Why don't you subscribe to this channel? My aim is to get 100 likes for this video. So if you can help me achieve that, that will be great. Also, one more thing before I go, if you are looking to start an online business, if you are looking to maybe become an entrepreneur and do something online and make a living online, working on your own time, doing the things you love, then I leave a link in the description. Click on that and sign up to my newsletter, where I give you a free step-by-step training on how to start an online business from scratch. So if you're watching it on Insta, the link is in my bio. If you're watching it on YouTube, in the description. Thanks again. Until next time, another video. Take care.